Warning. Ninja X may trigger extremist groups such as the angry white KKK leftist social justice incels who have small dick energy. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is brought to you by SchoolTrashers.com, educating people with the truth by trashing indoctrination and extremist views since 2005.
Welcome to a very special edition of the Ninja X Show. Today I have a debate with Woke Man, and since he cannot be here physically due to high gas prices and that he does not want me to know exactly where he lives, he will be debating me via webcam. We'll be discussing various controversial topics. There will be no moderator, so that way we can finish what we want to say without interruption. So without further ado, here's Woke Man.
Hello, I am Woke Man, and today I am debating Ninja X for the very first time. I am a leftist commie, and my girlfriend's name is Karen. Anyways, what shall we discuss first?
Well, since you brought up your girlfriend, let's talk about what a woman is. To me, a woman is an adult biological female.
That's transphobic.
Not really, because I never brought up trans women, since trans women are biological males who transition into becoming adult women, either by surgery or cross-dressing to pass as a woman.
No, that's completely wrong. Trans women are women.
Actually, trans women are trans since there's biological differences between men, women, and trans people. In other words, there's only 3 genders, which is male, female, and trans. I used to say 5, but trans people are interchangeable.
Not true. Gender is a social construct, and hermaphrodites are supposed to be referred to as intersex.
False. Their identity is the social construct, not gender, since it describes men, women, and trans people. Also, you do not control the language here, so I'm going to use the proper term for hermaphrodites. Intersex just sounds like people are having sex at the intersection.
Fuck off.
You lost this round by your inability to debunk what I said and resorting to cussing at me in an unprofessional manner. Remember, we discussed the rules beforehand, so try not to do that again. So let's move on to the next round, which is gun control. Why do you think we need gun control?
Because we need to keep guns out of people's hands in order to prevent mass shootings.
Did you know that the cities with the highest crime rates has gun control laws? Cities like Detroit and Chicago are run by Democrats with strict gun control laws, resulting in the deaths of innocent people. Both Hitler and Stalin used gun control laws against their citizens.
That's not true.
Actually, it is true. Look it up. Do you really expect gun-related shootings to go down with gun control laws? Last I checked, criminals do not follow any laws. Instead, they end up killing innocent people. Do you really think that's fair to the innocent people? I don't think so. You know why? Because innocent lives matter. They should have the right to defend themselves against rapists, murderers, and thieves. Defunding the police, gun control, and red flag laws does more harm than good.
Gun control laws and defunding the police does more to save lives.
Then show me the data proving this claim you made, because do you honestly expect women to defend themselves without a gun? Do you honestly think that a school shooting would be prevented because of strict gun laws instead of allowing the teacher to be armed in order to defend the students? Honestly, what kind of messed up reality do you live in?
Fuck you!
You lost again. I thought you would know better than to cuss during our debate, but now I'm 2 points ahead of you. If you lose your temper again, this debate will be over and I will win.
Fine, what's the next topic?
The Amber Heard case. Do you agree with the verdict? If not, why?
I disagree with the verdict because it completely damages the reputation of the Me Too movement. Plus, it prevents women from being taken seriously from being assaulted by men.
So you don't believe in the saying, innocent until proven guilty? Do you think Johnny Depp does not deserve justice for what Amber Heard did to him? She slandered Johnny Depp and she tried to ruin his life.
That's not true. She was telling the truth.
How so? Also be careful because you're on the brink of losing if you lose your temper and cuss again.
Okay, well, screw it. You win this round.
Thought so. So before I get into the next question, why are you and Vaush so upset over the Johnny Depp trial verdict?
Because it was a huge loss for the Me Too movement. It was a huge loss for us because we wanted to see Amber win.
Did you even watch the trial?
No, that's why I said you win this round. You know more about this case than I do, and I could not debunk any of the facts you're claiming.
That's fair. So on to the next question. Your thoughts on Roe versus Wade being overthrown?
It sucks because it makes it harder for men to sleep with woke women because they can't get an abortion.
Is that why Antifa decided to destroy pregnancy centers?
Yes, me and Antifa planned everything. We had to destroy those pregnancy centers because of the sex strike.
Well, I could see where the source of your anger issues are coming from.
Isn't it obvious?
Yes, you're too dependent on sex. Likely because you're an incel for the majority of your time. Women in general do not want to sleep with you, except for that ugly girlfriend of yours with the feminazi hairstyle she has.
Isn't that against the rules that we discussed?
You're right. I should not have insulted your girlfriend, Karen. So you've earned 1 point for this round, since I was not careful in what I said. Anyways, on to the next topic. This time, you get to pick it.
Alright, let's discuss gas prices and inflation. Why can't you afford an electric car?
Not everybody is a millionaire or a billionaire. Some of us has to work for what we want. Don't you see the negative impact that high gas prices and inflation has on the poor and the working class?
Why do you care about the poor and working class? Aren't you conservatives wealthy? I thought you guys hated the poor and working class.
It seems to me that you've been brainwashed by your woke college professors. Conservatives don't hate the poor or working class. Not all conservatives are wealthy. We are the working class. You see, us conservatives are against high taxes and reckless government spending. Democrats think we should have an infinite amount of money to spend, which is why they continue to print money we do not have.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This makes no sense to me. My perception of conservatives is different from what you're telling me. This makes absolutely no sense at all.
Then you need to learn to actually listen to conservatives and their viewpoints. Open your mind and hear what they're actually saying. Also, you might want to stop watching CNN, Vaush, and Xanderhal.
No, wait a minute. What you're saying can't be true. You're lying. This can't possibly be true.
Except everything I've said is true. If I was lying, then why are you unable to debunk anything I've said tonight?
Hey, damn it, you win.
You're right, I do win. It's been a good debate, more civil than I expected. You should consider giving up wokeism. It's not good for your mental health to believe the lies you believe in. I know it's a long shot asking you to do that, but I've seen miracles happen.
I could have asked you the same thing and told you should give up anti-wokeism. You were once a liberal, right?
Yes, I was once a centrist liberal. However, my political views has evolved since then, and I don't plan on giving up anti-wokeism anytime soon.
But why? Why would you continue to be anti-woke?
Because I believe in what I'm fighting for.
I will never understand why you think the way you do.
That's because your mind is not open yet. You have yet to let go of wokeism and free yourself of that virus.
What makes you think I'm capable of giving up wokeism?
Because anyone who opens their mind are capable of anything they set their mind to. But I'm afraid that's all I have for this time, since I essentially won this debate.
Okay, but can you answer this for me?
Oh yeah? And what's that?
Why are you okay with Roe being overturned?
You do realize that the power goes back to the states, right? So you, Karen, and the rest of the Democrats might want to consider living in a Democrat state if you want abortion.
So you're actually okay with this?
Of course I am. Many people, including myself, believe that life begins at conception. You may view a fetus as a clump of cells. I view it as a living life form. Besides, I'd rather the states have the power to decide on whether or not abortions should be legal than the federal government to dictate whether or not a fetus is a living human being. Because not every state should be forced to enforce abortion laws, especially since it goes against people's religious beliefs and that we view the unborn as valuable human life.
Well, I view a fetus as a clump of cells. Women should not be forced to carry a pregnancy. They should have the right to abortion, especially black women, since they are the poorest among all women.
That sounds completely stereotypical and racist. I say this because you don't know their income. Also, murdering unborn black babies is something a white supremacist would be okay with. And since I'm against white supremacists, stereotyping, and racism, that automatically puts me against abortion and your leftist beliefs.
How dare you imply that I'm a white supremacist and a racist?
You pretty much confirmed that you are a racist white supremacist due to you stereotyping black women as poor, as well as you wanting to abort black babies.
Fuck off!
Well, it looks like there's no hope for you, groomer. You're way too brainwashed. I don't think we'll be debating again. Plus, I pretty much won every argument. That's all I have for this time, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this crazy debate between me and Woke Man. Stay tuned next time for more truth, logic, and common sense. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.